Hello, happy Friday, and welcome. Just making sure we are live here. We have a really special virtual tour today. I am so excited. It's going to be special in a couple ways. Got a little bit of weather, but I actually kind of love it. The house is looking so beautiful in even a thunderstorm. So we are going to get to it in just a moment. There we go. Always love to see the little live button pop up. Hello and welcome. I am Eliza Babcock with Prisma Homes at Keller Williams Cherry Hill. We are live today at a very special home in the Barclay Forest. We are at 118 Barcroft Drive, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We are in Barclay Farm in the Barclay Forest section. As I just mentioned, we have a little bit of extra special weather. Weather's a paid actor at this moment. We have a severe thunderstorm rolling in. I am actually thrilled about it. So it's my favorite weather in the world. And this home looks completely different and beautiful in all different ways in every set of weather that I've been here in. So I've been here in the beautiful sunshine. I was here in the winter. I was here in the fall. Cloudy day, sunny day. This is my first time here when it's really dark outside during the daytime, and there's this glow inside the home that is so magical. The rain, can hear it. I just can't wait to get started here. So this is a virtual tour. It's just like an open house, except you and I are on our devices, and you can ask me questions as I go through. I'm going to start on the main floor. I'll do upstairs, and then I'll do the basement. We'll look at the garage. We are not going to be able to spend a ton of time outside because of the severe weather. I will certainly show it to you. I'll slide the slider open there and we'll take a peek. There is a really beautiful reel on Instagram where there's more time spent outside. I would encourage you to find that. We'll put it in the comments here, a link to it after the tour. So I am live and you can chit chat with me, make compliments, ask questions, ask to see something a little more closely as we go. And then if you're watching this later, once it's posted, you just send us a DM and ask those questions. If you're seeking something really specific that would be in the seller's disclosure, just send us a DM, we'll get that right to you. There is no open house currently scheduled. I do not believe we will be having one at this property. It's everybody's choice, just the way this one's going. And we do have a great offer in already with more expected, so I don't think we're gonna get to that point where we open it up to the public. Of course, anyone can book a private showing. We would love to help you do that if you are interested in seeing it. So I am the listing agent. My name is Eliza. We are the Barclay expert here. We would love to help you if you do not have a realtor, but if you do have a realtor, please go to them, schedule your showing, okay? So with that, I think we'll get started. Once again, everybody, we are at 118 Barcroft Drive, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. The list price here is $689. It is a 5-bed, 3.5 bath home. It's a big house. It's a Bradford model. It is the original expanded Bradford model with 2 primary suites. So there's the standard primary suite, which is in all of the 4-bedroom Bradfords, and then there's a second primary suite at the other end of the house upstairs. So, and both are on the second level. Can't wait to show you. Let's turn this around. Hardest part of the tour here. Oh my gosh, and the skies just opened up. So this is the weather we are currently dealing with. It's a storm. It's so beautiful inside. I did want to show you out the front door, and we are going to start with the front door at my back. I'm going to give you a lay of the land here. Do you see what I mean about, there's like a golden glow in here. The thunder is thundering. So we look straight back into a den style family room. That's where the fireplace is. It is a lovely space. I happen to live in this model, so I am extremely familiar. If I'm talking like, oh yeah, this is what I do, it's because I literally live in this house. And they are mirror images of themselves throughout the neighborhood. Mine is exactly this way. Up 2 steps, 1, 2. So there's 2 steps here and there's 2 steps into the kitchen from the family room, is the formal living, the dining, which we can't see from here. It's in the opposite corner. And then you see the 2 steps. That's going to be the kitchen in that way. I like to get the Bradford tour started this way. There's no right or wrong answer. Right away, you're going to start noticing the attention to detail the level. Oh, we've already got compliments. Love everything about it. Thank you, Jenny. This home has received the warmest welcome. It's just absolutely stunning. You have to come see this home. If you think this might be for you, I've never seen another one quite like it. This is elevated to the highest level. And again, you know, I'm loving the way this home sort of changes with the weather. When it's bright sunshine, you can see these are lime wash walls in here. There's all these like super elevated designer choices. These sellers have not only an attention for detail, but they do this professionally, as you might have guessed. We've got a designer in the house here, and it doesn't look like completely different, but there's this whole other mood today that I am really living for. And this is such a big living room. So where we are, I'm now at the far corner of the house. If you were outside facing the house, I'm all the way to the right with that window behind me. And everybody's style is different, but to start with this super beautiful neutral palette, all of this beautiful, look at the molding, the trim, all this attention to detail. You could plug almost any aesthetic into this and it's gonna work for you. So the hard part is done. You're just bringing your stuff. Now, in my home, we watch TV in here. So you have that option. We have it over in the corner. We have a sectional setup to sort of create space a little differently. But this living room lends itself to such a variety of setups. I could take you inside of 10 Bradfords and they'd have this room set up 10 different ways. So it's really quite nice, but you can imagine relaxing here, special gatherings, holidays, parties, every day at night, coming into this room. It's quiet, it's off in the corner of the home. You're not right next to the kitchen. And look at these windows. So we've got a bay window, it's 4 windows. You can put a cushion right there. I've got plants in mine because of where we're facing, and they really love it in this window, so if you're a plant person. And then one of the things I love is this shot right here. I'm gonna give my camera a moment. The angle of like the staircase coming down, you can really look at the foyer. It is a very elegant foyer. Original parquet floor out there, original hardwoods, and Scarborough used 2 original hardwoods. These are the wider of the 2. The other ones are about half the size. They're really thin. This is an original hardwood floor. These are in magnificent shape. I think everyone who has lived in this home has taken meticulous care of it. But look at this space. And no, this is not staging. Someone asked me that question. I said, do you really think a stager is hanging like a gorgeous floating shelf? No, this is the way they live. I don't think there's a stager out there doing this. And look at this. So beautiful. And this rain, oh, the sound of it, and just the mood of, oh, it's a Friday, there's a thunderstorm. I'm loving it. Now, here's our dining room, and it is a big dining room. These are not quite original built-ins, but these have been here a long time. It's beautiful millwork. There's a stone top, nice hardwood built-ins, and I love it. It feels very like museum almost with the quality and the way the windows are set into those built-ins. Absolutely love it. Now there are a few exclusions throughout, including a couple light fixtures. You'll just want to make sure if you're writing an offer on this, please just check that list. It is all listed in the MLS. You could certainly find something similar to your own taste. The one light in here, I believe, is one of those exclusions. But look at all this space. So I am an elder millennial. I was one of those people that said, I don't need a dining room. And then I moved into the Bradford, and we use it. It's so big, it's very flexible. I would have a hard time now parting with my dining room. I have fallen in love with having a dining room. So give yourself that opportunity for sure. What's good about the Bradford dining room is if you make that decision, you're like, nope, I really, really do not need the dining room, this wall right here backs to the kitchen. And what people have done through the years is they've broken through to do the luxury kitchen to double the footprint of the kitchen. Ooh, that was some lightning. Ooh. That one got me. So this is a great kitchen. I cook in this kitchen. I have an original footprint kitchen. It's perfectly acceptable. It's big, lots of counter space, lots of cabinet space. They've even done something over here where they've added these like, they're out a little bit further to match the lower profile. So it's like pantry style. This is a great kitchen. If you had in mind that huge modern dual space kitchen where it's like the dining room is sort of factored into the kitchen, you just go through this wall. And there are tons of examples. We could send them to you. Oh, gorgeous home. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love this approach. It feels very sort of cafe, having that long cushion bench. You're really honoring those windows in a different way where you're sitting right up against them. A lot of times what people do is they'll put a table coming out this way and you kind of lose that attachment to this nook. And I am absolutely loving this approach. It is so thoughtful and smart. And you're really connecting with that view in a different, really elevated way. So kudos to these guys for thinking of that. I love this. They've put like a natural carpet down. It's a nice, I think this is ceramic tile floor that has like a stone look. Nice white cabinets, beautiful stainless steel appliances. They've converted to gas. That's an important one. Fridge right here. This is where the fridge originally went in the Bradford model. There's this nook, and this is the back end of the fireplace in the den, which we have not gone into yet, but it's beautiful. It's original reclaimed brick. When Scarborough built these homes, he used a lot of reclaimed brick from Philadelphia. So there's history in these homes. You don't know quite when and where it's from, but these textures and the variations in the original Scarborough brick are gorgeous. Look at this. It is practically nighttime outside. It is noon, you guys. And then we go down those 2 steps, as I told you before. So this is the sunken level. It's just 2 steps, but you take those 2 steps here and you take them up from the foyer into the living room. Now this is the other side of that brick wall. So you've got this lovely fireplace. Really easy to convert to gas if you would like to. You don't have to. I love this mantle. This is all painted white. It's nice because you have it kind of both ways. So you get this beautiful white brick and you also get the exposed brick on the other side. And then look at that view outside. This room is quite lovely. People spend a lot of time, and I want to show you this. This is the original wood parquet floor. Look at how special this is. This did not survive. There were a lot of refinishers that didn't like to do it. So in a lot of homes, when a renovation occurred, they either ripped it out or covered it up in such a way that kind of ruined it. Finding this floor in this condition is really special. It doesn't even need to be refinished. It's good to go. And I love that change, you know, the alternating pattern. It really is a nice variation from the rest of the original hardwoods. These are built-ins on either side of this doorway here. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty view? Excuse my shoes. This is a shoe-free home. That's also like, we talk about red flags and green flags in real estate. Shoe-free home is a green flag. Look at how pretty. Oh, and in this stormy weather, you just want to grab a book, right? But green flags in homes, shoes off is a green flag. Original elements intact is a green flag, and there's a bunch of them here. They've replaced their doors just for aesthetic reasons, and these beautiful egg-shaped brass knobs throughout. Love these. But there's quite a bit of original stuff in here, and that's a green flag. Let me stand back here and give you the view this way. Absolutely beautiful. Now you can also put your TV in here. We've seen that done. A lot of people don't really have TVs anymore because everyone's got a device. So that's like a big change, I would say, in the last just few years here. And then this connection with the outside space, you've got these 2-level patio. You've got a beautiful clearing there. Get my gimbal out of the way. I will open this later when hopefully if it's not raining quite so hard. I want to just like stick us outside for one moment if we're able. And then in here, in this alcove, we've got a powder room, which is one of the prettiest powder rooms I've ever seen, which should not be a surprise. Whoops, forgot to turn the light on in here. Here we go. Look at this darling room. So elegant. Those are hand-painted panels there. They continue over here. Nice powder room, kind of tucked away, which is nice. We've got a main floor laundry, which is a huge deal. Can you move into the basement? Yes. We've had people move this into the laundry into the basement and then make this a mud room. The garage is on the other side of this wall with a door behind me. That's a big storage closet at the end. You do have a back door. I would say most people are not really using this back door very much because you've got that slider over there. You can absolutely use it. Utility sink. This is such a great space. And yes, you can turn it into a dream come true mudroom. You could do some built-ins like locker style. And then every Bradford has a 2-car garage. Look at this. So everyone that needs that 2-car garage, here you go. Lots of space in here. Nothing to complain about there. There, nice fire rated door there, as it's supposed to be. And that's our downstairs. So, I spent a lot of time downstairs. I had a lot to say. If you guys have questions, I would love to hear them. You can also make compliments. Nice comments, please. So we're gonna go upstairs. And you'll notice right here, there's 2 stairs that go up that way, right? That's the difference in the 5-bedroom. In the 4-bedroom Bradford, this is the entirety of the upstairs this way. But we're gonna start in the dream come true primary suite. Look at this. Are you in love? I know I am. It is so dark outside. This is wild. Never had a thunderstorm during a virtual tour. I guess if you do enough of these, you see it all. This looks and feels like a hotel, like a luxury suite at a hotel. Everything is just right. All of the choices, look, there's beautiful trim on the ceiling. I love that primary. I do too, Kathy. Serenity, what a good word, Jenny. It is just feeling like a vacation in here. And this is an original edition. So I want to be clear about that. Some people have added these later. This is in the format that you could choose with the builder, Scarborough, back in 1966 for this home, to have an additional primary suite on this end. When you see a 4-bedroom Bradford, this is a walk-in attic. But it's stunning, and it's bigger than the other primary, which is the original standard primary, which isn't bad at all. But this is the bigger one, and this is the one people choose because there's also 2 walk-in closets, which I'll show you. Bathroom is here. Really beautiful, and again, bigger than the one on the other side. Nice white tile in here, beautiful tones, nice materials. Everything's updated and ready to go. 2 sinks. Really good stuff. It's a nice big bathroom. Again, linen closet right here. And this could be your room. Double sink, right? When you don't have a double sink, you realize how important that double sink is. Here's the first of our 2 walk-in closets. Whoops, didn't get that light. Oh, it's a pull string, but you can see it's nice and big. This is not the fanciest one though. Let me show you the one with the window. I feel like that's when you know you have it made, when your closet has a window in it. So nice big closet here with natural light. And then back out to this gorgeous, gorgeous primary suite with 4 windows on 3 sides. That's pretty special. The floors look amazing, Kathy. They are, you can really see them here. Look, these are original Scarborough hardwoods. They are not the super thin panel that we see. These were done in the Bradford model, and a couple, I think the Nantucket and possibly the Sturbridge model have these slightly wider floors. I think I'm going to take you right to the other primary suites because that'll be easier to compare and contrast. So in every Bradford, this exists, this room, not with those built-ins, but this is the original standard 4-bedroom Bradford primary. It's nice and big. Easily fits a king-size bed. It's got its own bathroom. It's got 2 closets like the other. These are not walk-in, but they're nice size closets. I love these built-ins. It is pitch black outside. It's like doing a nighttime. But you know what? That's kind of cool because we never really do nighttime. There's more showings occurring in the evenings. It's just harder, I think, for people to know that they can tune in. So we gear these towards like lunchtime and early afternoon, sometimes late morning. This is the size of the closet. There's 2 of these. They do not connect, but you can connect them. So I'm loving that the weather made this choice for us. What a dream for a teen or a guest bedroom. Yes. So the people that I know that have bought homes with 2 primary suites, sometimes it's like, oh, my parents come for the week and watch the kids and now they've got their own space, or no one wants to share a bathroom with my nightmare teenager. That's another one. And this is a good sized bathroom. It's by no means too small or anything like that. It's completely renovated. It's just not quite as impressive as the other, and there's only 1 sink. No linen closet in here. But you can also just, I would just play favorite child, and whoever had the best behavior would get this room. Really incentivize people. Isn't it lovely? Now there is a storage attic above the 4 original bedrooms, not original, the 4 standard bedrooms. It's right there, there's a pull down. Great storage overhead. We're not doing that on this tour. I just want you to know it exists. And then the bedrooms in this home are huge. So we've seen both primaries. We've seen 2 full baths. There's 3 additional rooms. This one is set up. This is like her studio currently, but it's a bedroom. That desk is most likely an exclusion unless somebody specifically wants it, just didn't want anyone to assume it looks like a built-in. It's not. It's just, it's fitted perfectly. This is a big room. There's 3 windows in here on 2 sides of the home. There's a nice closet. The bedrooms in the Bradford are huge. And our overall square footage for this home is 2,700. That does not count the basement, which I'm going to take you to. Isn't this pretty? So nice big bedroom here, good closet space, neutral palette. The bathroom is across the hall, but I want to do these bedrooms first. Another big bedroom here. This is currently in use as an office. It is a bedroom. Thunder is rumbling. This is actually a slightly bigger bedroom than the one we were just in. It doesn't always look that way because it's a bit more square, but it's a little bit bigger. Nice closet in here, 2 windows to the front of the home. Really great space. Now this is a cat room. We're just gonna peek, and when you do your private showing, you may do the same. I just want you to see real quick. This is like their staging area. It's a perfectly good sized room. It is the smallest bedroom. That being said, we have it measuring at 13 by 10. And then here is our third full bathroom. So nicely renovated, gray and white tones here, completely good to go. There is a bathtub. That was a question we had gotten a little earlier. So much room for activities. I know, right, Kathy? Look at this, the great bathtub, nice white tub, subway tile. Nice marble look floor here. There's a linen closet in the hallway. Look at that shot looking up into what would likely be your bedroom. Isn't that pretty? It's very magazine. And remember, storage attic above. Lots of seasonal storage opportunities. Sometimes people say, oh, I want that fifth bedroom, but losing the attic. No, you didn't lose the attic. You lost just one attic. Because like I said, that the second primary, the fifth bedroom, would be a walk-in attic in the 4-bedroom Bradford. We're gonna go to the basement. So, nice space down here. These guys are in the middle of a move, so excuse the boxes. This is probably the most usable finished space here. Playroom. You don't really need an additional bedroom, but you could certainly do it. There's closets. There's a window there for a little bit of natural light. I'm not getting any today, obviously. Nice Berber carpet down here. Everything's like dry. There's, you know, there's no like basement kind of feeling to it. Little work station there. Turn around this way and show you. This is like kind of catch-all space. This could absolutely be used. The playroom could be out here. You could do an office in there. Such a great basement, right? Like you have all that room upstairs, and then are you kidding me? We get a basement too? Like it's wild. Oh, I don't know how to do this door. Hold on. There we go. Just had to push. Perfect. Sorry, excuse that. Oh, I didn't turn a light on in here. I'm sorry, guys. Just bear with me one sec. Well, I think you can kind of see this is unfinished storage space. I don't see the light. So sorry about that. This is a big, maybe if I step out of the way. So a HVAC hot water heater. If you have questions on ages of any of those, all you have to do is ask us. We'll get you the exact information. Nothing is like super old, which is nice. I don't think you're faced with any major projects right when you purchase this home, which somebody's going to do. So really great sort of untapped opportunity down here in the basement. But I want to cruise around. I saw we've got some new people on. I'm going to cruise around the main floor and just talk to you a little bit about Barclay. Oh my God, it is pitch black outside and pouring. So Barclay is one of the most popular neighborhoods in Cherry Hill, and I would say in this area of South Jersey in general. And there's reasons for that. Location cannot be beat. We are right off 295 and 70 in the center of Cherry Hill. We have two 295 options. 70 is super accessible. Turnpike is just a few minutes away. 2 Patco stations to choose from. You could go to Woodcrest, which is in Cherry Hill, or you could go to Haddonfield, which is closer to this home than going to Woodcrest, I believe. Really close to downtown Haddonfield. So if you like a colonial downtown with walkable shops and restaurants and ice cream, and there's a 4th of July parade, and there's seasonal events, holiday events. We call it downtown. I mean, it's a 5-minute ride. It's like a mile and change to the center of downtown. Barclay Farm has 2 swim clubs. One is aptly named Barclay Farm Swim Club. The other is Covered Bridge Swim Club. And yes, we have a real life covered bridge. It's one of, I think, 2 remaining in New Jersey. Original covered bridge. It was designed by Malcolm Wells, built by Bob Scarborough. It's about 60 years old. It is in the style. This whole neighborhood is it's a mid-century imagining of a colonial New England village. And that's why we have all these names like Bradford, Nantucket, Danbury, what else? Woodstock. I mean, that's where it all comes from. And these homes are so well built. Scarborough put a steel I-beam in all of his homes, so we have very little settlement. They're extremely well built, tongue and groove, decking for the roof, solid wood construction. I feel 99 years old saying they don't make them like that anymore, but they simply do not. At least not at an affordable price. It just has withstood the test of time. Barclay Farm. So many neighborhoods have, but Barclay's really kind of special that way. So we've got the 2 summertime swim clubs. They are not open to the public every day, but they're public in a sense that anyone can join. Wonderful opportunity if you're new to the neighborhood, especially if you have kids and are looking to meet people. That is your ticket to a social summer. If you would like guest passes to either, reach out. We can help get you to the right place. Do you hear this? It is wonderful. We have the historic Barclay Farmstead, built in 1816. It is a museum. It's on the Historic Register, and it plays host to lots of events throughout the year. In the summer in July, we have Music Under the Stars every Tuesday night, free concert, and there's food trucks and stuff. Those are not free. Got to pay for the food. But it's a great way to get out, you know, and have some fun on a summer evening. They do a holiday house. Sometimes there's a special event, a luncheon, a prohibition night, a Halloween parade that the Civic Association puts on. Lots of good stuff happening here. It's a very social neighborhood. It's a big neighborhood. Schools are great, so it would be Russell Knight Elementary, Rosa International Middle, and then you have the choice of Cherry Hill East or West. East is a slightly closer drive to this side of Barclay. I don't know that that can be said for the other side of Barclay. This is New Barclay, and it's the Barclay Forest. Whew, that was a lot. So again, this home is priced very competitively at $689. We do have an offer. I'm going to turn this around and talk to you guys. Hold on. So we do have an offer. We are expecting more. There's no open house currently scheduled. Please book a private showing with us or your realtor. Did everybody get that on their phone? This is like a serious storm. I loved it. I will always remember this virtual tour, and I would have always remembered it if it hadn't done this with the weather, and now I have 2 reasons to remember it. It's an unforgettable home, and we got unforgettable virtual tour weather. I hope everybody's safe out there. Just be careful. So I'm Eliza. I'm the listing agent. You can DM me with questions. Whatever you need, we can help. We can arrange a showing. We can do a showing right on DM. Like, just send us when you'd like to see it. We have not set a deadline yet. I do anticipate that we will be doing that. So just watch it very carefully. We are showing it this weekend, and then we'll kind of see where we are. Today is Friday. Thank you. I had so many people joining me today. Is the bench in the kitchen included in the sale? I don't believe so. That's a great question because a lot of this furniture is so nicely fitted that it looks built in. I don't think it's built in, Jenny. I will double check that for you and get you an answer. Anyone with questions like that, we can absolutely get that for you. So thank you for joining me on this Friday. Everybody be safe out there. We'll see you at the next one. Have a great weekend. Bye. Oh my gosh.